are angry. It's okay.
I'm not angry. Except when you keep repeating, you're angry. And that shit's fucking annoying. Like a fucking gnat at a barbecue. Just bugging the fuck out of me.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. I love myself. Woozah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And boom. Episode 32, still hanging in there, still strong, and still insecure. I'm starting to watch my own YouTube videos. When I'm editing, I normally I have like a blind eye to myself, but now I'm starting to watch it on YouTube because I want to see how it looks, and if there's any changes that need to be made. And I'm like, oh my god, my head's so shiny. Why my eyes look like that? The shirt, my uniform that I wear on here does me no justice. Cause your boy got some nice shoulders, traps. I got some nice clavicles, some clavies. I got nice. That's why if you ever see me, I'm always wearing a tank top because it shows niceness. The arms ain't there yet, but there will be. There will be. But it's like so Liz, I'm gonna need this in tank top form, please. If you watch this, if you're listening to this, tank top formation. Send me the invoice. So, what is happening now? Still trying to find ways to make me some damn money off this shit. If not just shit, other shit. And I want to thank you guys because I'm still showing. Oh, I got to adjust the camera. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, so I want to thank you guys because you guys still showing me some support and I posted some videos, some originals. One was an original. And one was like, I was just copying trends. And I was like, I have my own version of it. But the original is doing well. People are still viewing it, still liking it, still commenting. It's actually one of the most, I think, I've ever got views-wise and comments-wise. And it's pretty cool, man. Because I always wanted to see if I could go viral. That's like one of the thing. If I can go viral doing something original. If I can't, I don't mind doing, what everybody else is doing, trends. But, if I could pull off an original and get that viral, that'll be like something crossed off the bucket list. But, I've been getting a lot of support. And then, a lot of the new friends I'm making, they're like introducing me to their friends who are following me and, commenting and watching and then tagging other people, which is awesome, man. Awesome. So I appreciate that support. I don't cry, but your boy has some emotions. And, I thought that was nice. And I was like, oh, they love me. They really love me. So it's pretty cool, man. And like I said, with this, I haven't got like my status report on this shit yet. But normally, like, it's still being downloaded. I mean, you guys could be downloading and not fucking listening to it. I don't know. I don't really know, but it's a lot of downloads. So I'm like, holy shit, So cool, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate you so much. So topics today, like right now I have a house full of kids. So if you hear like some screaming in the background, it is what it is, I got my kids. I got my, how would you call it? Okay. Wifey's niece and nephew. I guess my niece and nephew. No, nephews. I don't got a niece. Nephews-in-laws? I don't know what to call it. But yes, the house is full of people right now. And normally when I do this, it's in the morning. Everybody's fucking asleep. I'm the only asshole up. But today, everybody's up. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all outside the door with their fucking ear like to the door. So, but I don't care. Because I'm still not going to watch what I say. I'm going to say whatever I want because that's what we do on here. But one of the topics I had on today is because recently I had to go to IKEA. And if you ever follow me on social media, anything I get from IKEA, I have a serious issue with. And I'm always angry. Podcast called I'm Not Angry, but I'm very angry when I have IKEA shit. So, and you know what? There's nothing else. It's like, I need an in-between out here. There's like, You got fucking IKEA, right? It has the cheapest of furniture. It's still not, some of the shit's still expensive, but it's cheaper than other places. But then these other places, like you go to American Signature Furniture, you could buy like a 3 drawer dresser and it'd be like, oh, that'll be $1,200. And you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it'll be like some small dresser that you could barely put your underwear and socks in and shit. So I'm just like, there's no in between. I need to find an in between out here. But yeah. So if you guys follow me, I hate fucking IKEA. And then it's funny because every time I post anything IKEA, I get so many responses from angry people. And this recently, it's like, it's either family or friends. Just recently, it was like strangers, sending me messages and DMs like, yeah, man, fucking, and they'll name the piece because IKEA makes these fucking names for all their pieces of furniture. They're like the Scullin, the Malm, the fucking the Toy or whatever the fuck. I don't even know who comes up with the names, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, so they'll like name what it is, like, and I'll look it up, and I'm like, holy shit, I can't even imagine building that. They're like, oh my god, it's like fucking 1,000,000 pieces. I was like, I can only imagine it is because I got recently. I just bought for my daughter 2 3-drawer dressers, right? Because they didn't have the 6. Because that's another thing with IKEA. You go on their website and it says, oh, we have like 48 in stock, right? And then you drive all the way the fuck down to IKEA and they have 0 in stock. And then they look at you like, you didn't check the website. I'm like, yeah, the website says 42, and always on their device, they have the right number. So the website sucks. But the little handheld gadget has the right number. So they're like, no, it says we have 0. I'm like, no, motherfucker. I was just on there. It said you had 42. That's why I drove all the way down here. So anyway, so they didn't have the 6 drawers. So I had to buy 2 3s. And in my head already, I'm like, 2 3s is going to be a lot of fucking pieces for IKEA. Because if you don't know IKEA furniture, let me tell you guys. Okay, IKEA furniture it's IKEA in general is self-serve, right? Everything is self-serve, which is going to get me to the point that really gets me heated about IKEA, right? So let's go through the process. You go to IKEA. Everything is self-serve. So you go through the fucking showroom. You see, ooh, I like this bedroom. You have to write down the fucking product number and the color or whatever the fuck and where it's located in their warehouse in there. So you go through that fucking process, after you go through the whole little maze and puzzle and shit. So you finally get to the area where you can pick up your shit, right? And you would think, like, hey, man, I'm not working in this motherfucking place. Why do I have to get these boxes, right? Because, with the 3-drawer dresser, now, we know your boy's strong. And if you didn't know your boy's strong, your boy's benching about 245 right now. I'm squatting about the same, 245. I probably could do more, but I'm scared because I got old joints, I feel. And I feel like they're going to snap if I go any heavier. Maybe I can do heavier. Maybe I can do 315. Maybe I can do more. I don't know. And I will never know because I'm scared. My legs are going to pop. Anyway, so your boy's strong. Don't get it twisted, I might be chunky as shit. Let me tell you, I got some strength to me, right? So there's always like boxes. It's like box 1, box 2. Hopefully you don't got up to like box 6, but this one had 2 particular boxes, right? I lift box 1 up and I'm like, this is pretty meaty. I mean, like it has some weight to it, And then box number 2 happened to be located on the second shelf. You would think somebody in that motherfucker will help you, but no, it's self-serve. You got to do it yourself. So if you don't know, your boy, I've been saying this too, I got T-Rex arms. I got the T-Rex arms, so it's hard for me to reach fucking places like that, because I got the T-Rex arms. So I'm trying. I try to get the second box, and I'm like sliding it. I'm on my fucking tippy toes. I'm stretched the fuck out. And you know what I hate? when you're a thick boy, when you're stretched out and your shirt comes up and your belly's out, it's the most embarrassing shit ever. And I'm only saying because you're a thick boy, because I'm guessing when you're skinny or you're fucking shredded, you probably want your shirt to go up so people are like, ooh, delicious. But like with the thick boys, it's different. So like my belly comes out and I'm like, damn, my belly's out right now. So let me hurry up and pull this shit down because your boy's so insecure. So I'm, and then I'm like, when you're lifting and weight, I'm like, holy shit, this is heavy. Like, this is gonna fall on me and crush my little head, right? So I'm sliding the box down from the second drawer, and I'm just like, I'm preparing myself because I know this shit's gonna be heavy. And sure enough, I slide the last piece off, and all this weight is like, the box is like 2 inches away from just smashing on my head. I'm like, holy shit. Like, you really expect somebody to pull this box from the second tier and, just walk out of this? So I was upset. Like, because the guy's there, right? And I'm like, oh, you guys don't got no equipment? I know how to operate a forklift. Give me a forklift. I'll get this shit down. Like, help me, motherfucker. Help me. Don't just stare at me and just be like, they just look at you like, are you done yet? Because they try to rush people out of the aisles. They don't want, like, right now, they let a few people in, they get their shit, and then they want you out. So, they don't want to overcrowd the aisles. So he was looking at me like, hurry up. And I'm like, motherfucker, like, can you lend me a hand? Like, what is your purpose? So, like, the customer service at IKEA fucking sucks. At least down here it does. But, I've been to IKEA in New Jersey, same fucking shit. It's just like, they're like mad at you. And it's like, I'm sorry, you're mad at me? I've been doing everything. I wrote down the shit, I got the shit, and now I got to scan the shit out, and you're upset with me? Am I missing something here? They're just so fucking angry at you, and I'm just like, I done did everything. What have you done for me today? So I'm holding the box, I'm carrying it out. Then, you got to roll the shit out, and then you got to wait in the line that's fucking curving around the block, because, they have the angry people who scan. Even if you're in self-serve, it's just as slow. So it's just like, they scan slow as hell. It's like, all right, try not to move the line, all right? I know you have a shift probably till 10 p.m. today, but motherfucker, I'm trying to get out of here. Can you, pick it up a bit? Hurry up. I want to get the fuck out of here. I've been working all this time. Like, I feel like I just got off a shift and shit. So, yeah, like, the whole process. And then you got to load it in your car by yourself. And then, like, if you got to tie something down to your roof, they just give you, here's some twine. I'm like, all right, I need something. I need a lot. I need a blade. I need something, you know what I'm saying? And the twine never really works because these boxes are fucking heavy as hell. So I'm like, motherfucker, I need some thick ass coarse rope or something. Like, don't give me this skinny little twine, because shit does nothing. Like, you ever been like tying something and shit just moves around that you got to stick your hands out the car and just hold the shit? You got one person on one side holding, one person on the other side holding. But yeah, man, it's just so frustrating, that place. And see, you thought it was over. Hey, you thought this story was over. No, because you get it back to your place, and then holy shit, you got to build it. Now, do they give you a break and build a few things so you don't really have to build much? Absolutely not. Everything is from fucking scratch. Like, if you're the factory, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gave you the parts and you're the factory and you're supposed to make the parts, and, boom. So it's like, when you get these instructions in the bags of pieces, you just want to quit right then and there. You're just like, okay, this fucking booklet has 40 pages, and then I just grabbed all the parts and pieces, and it's like this bag just full of fucking, pieces where you're just like, holy shit, this is going to take all day. And it does. It normally takes all day. But anyway, so you build the shit from scratch. Holes never line up, or they're missing, or something's backwards in the directions, or like, yeah, like, you got to make your own holes, which is insane. They're like, oh, well, you need a 1/8 drill. I'm like, motherfucker, you should have did that. Like, can you do something for me? Like, seriously, can you do anything for me? Because IKEA, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is the point of the people being there, honestly? But anyway, so, yeah, you get through that, you build it, and your day is gone. Your day is gone, your fingers hurt. Because, there's some things that you can't do with a drill. You can't, they don't want you to have life easy. So you have to fucking, hand screw it. And you do that a lot. It looks like I'm jerking somebody off. Oh my God. If you're watching this, it looks like I'm jerking someone off. Anyway, like you gotta hand tighten things. You gotta push things down with your actual thumb, like those little wooden dowels, whatever the fuck you call them. You gotta push them down so like your thumb hurts at the end. You got your fucking hand is crooked. You feel like you got this shit, and then it's just like it's like a miserable experience. Like so, like when I gave the drawers to my daughter, it's like here, fucking take it. Like you're so angry. You just like, I used to be like I felt like accomplished when it was built, but now I'm just like so fucking angry. I'm like, you better not break this fucking thing. Anyway, but yeah, that's my rant with IKEA. And from every time I post something by IKEA, I see the same thing. So I'm not the only one, and I feel great that I'm not the only one because I was like, man, maybe I do have some anger issues I gotta work out. But nope. Not the only one, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, that was my IKEA rant. Holy shit, that was 15 minutes. I could probably go on for more. Like, they really pissed me off, that place. It's like, if I could afford all this other fucking furniture, I just gotta find a place. I gotta find that in between. And then, there's a place out here that might be the in between. I think Rooms to Go might be the in between. I'm not sure. But then again, it's like, I know people are bound to have the same type of bed and shit, but I'm like, it's weird because it's like I don't want to have this and see it like in 9 other places. I don't know why, but it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have 9 other friends and they have the same fucking couch, I'm just like, oh no, I don't want it. So, but yeah, I think that would have been the in between. But yeah. Shout out to all the people that got to build IKEA furniture. I know the struggle. Trust me, like, a lot of shit in this house is from IKEA, so I'm just like, but, a lot. Thank God, like, I'm starting to reach out other places because I can't do it no more, I need some shit that's pre-built. I don't mind lugging the shit up the stairs or wherever I got to go. If it's heavy, fuck it. I'd rather it be built and heavy and I got to move it around and strain myself moving around than fucking building it from scratch. And that's that. Okay, so that I'm not gonna talk no more about IKEA because I might get angry on this. So, anyways, what was my next topic? Moving on. Fucking IKEA. Oh, you dick. What I got? 17 minutes. What do I have on here? Oh, okay. I can talk about this. So actually, yeah, this happened to me this morning. So this morning, a little low on coffee creamer this morning, so I go out. And, I do dairy-free. So I get, dairy-free coffee creamer. Go out. They have the pumpkin spice out. And I'm just like, here it goes, Here it goes. Everybody's going to start posting, pumpkin spice is back. And then my thing to you guys, the shit is always there. Like, everybody's talking about, oh, there's going to be pumpkin pie. Let me tell you something. It's always fucking there. Go look in your grocery store next like June, right? Pumpkin is always there. The pumpkin pie, the pumpkin puree, I could get pumpkin flavored coffee in June, July, right? It never goes away. So it's funny when you guys be like, pumpkin spice is back, and then you hear those commercials, and I'm just, it never really fucking left. It's just like you guys are not highlighting it like you are right now. You know what I'm saying? I even heard once there was like a rumor, like if you go to Starbucks and you ask for like a pumpkin spice latte, they'll make it for you. They'll have it. And, it's just that they don't broadcast it. And it was actually true. And I was like, holy shit. But I don't drink those shits anymore because it's just like drinking a bag of fucking sugar. You know what I'm saying? So once I found out like the calories and the sugar on that, I was like, oops, never drinking this shit again. But I do have a dairy-free pumpkin creamer that is not as bad as all the rest. It's like 25 calories and like about 4 grams of sugar, some shit like that. It's not as crazy as the other ones. The other ones you just like, holy shit, the ingredients are sugar, and more sugar. So, but yeah, like I've seen it and it always sells out too. Like whenever like pumpkin is advertised, I'm talking the purees are sold out, the creamers are sold out, and I'm just like, guys, what's going on here? It's always around. The pumpkin creamer actually was still there during the year. Actually, and just people just don't buy it until it's fucking this, October's coming up, and then everybody's like, holy shit. I mean, like, they started early. This is fucking August and it's out, but like, normally in October, everybody's, oh my God, the pumpkin is back. And I'm just like, oh, that's so stupid. Listen, if you want to make fucking pumpkin pie, you can make that all year round and all the ingredients will still be there. It's not just around in October, November, and then it disappears. No, it's always there. So don't be saying like pumpkin spice is back around me, because I'll just look at you like it's always been there, you know? I don't want to start an argument because I don't like to argue. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me, do I like to argue? I don't know. But anyway, what else I had on here? Terminix. Ooh, Terminix. Let me tell you about Terminix. And I might have... All my episodes, I feel like it all comes back to the beginning. Even though the beginning, my episode 1... I think episode 1, 2, and 3 fucking sucked to me. Because... it was new equipment. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know if it was recording properly, how the sound would be. So I was always concerned about that instead of speaking of my topics. So, but I mentioned some stuff in part 1 that I'm like, holy shit. And I'm on episode 32 and I'm still like going full circle through all the episodes. Because let me tell you something. I had an episode, porn, of course. Anything porn, anything sex, you guys are going to be... Go ridiculous. Everybody goes ridiculous for porn, sex, anything. I need to talk about that. That was like the most viewed on YouTube, most liked, everything. And I'm gonna go back to that. I just didn't want everything to be, because let me tell you something right now. All podcasts right now, all podcasts, if it's not like about killers or like a specific subject, have sex talk, right? There was like this new one that's called Stiff Socks, I think. Yeah, what they talk about jerking off is all sex shit, and I'm like, it's always sex stuff. So people just want to hear that. So I'm gonna do like a part 2, part 3, because I got your boy got a lots to say, a lots. But anyway, I was talking about bugs in episode 1, like how when I came to Georgia, it was like all these fucking different types of bugs, and they're like, people in Georgia knew the classification of the bugs. I was like, I compared it to like a fucking Pokédex and shit. So anyway, the full circle with that. So every time it's summertime here, like I got a bug man who comes all year round because I'm not trying to have anything in my house, right? So, but when it's summertime, these motherfuckers try to get in, especially if it's summertime and it starts raining a lot here, which for 1 week straight, it was like the past 2 weeks it's rained every day, right? So they try to come in the house, right? So there's some bugs in the house, and I was like, Call the bug guy, said, hey, you gotta take care of this, right? I was like, I think I saw a roach. I haven't seen a roach in this fucking house in years. So I was like, you come out here ASAP, because I know, my family's gonna be tripping. So, and then they're gonna look at me to be like, what are you doing about this? So I'm like, all right, you guys gotta get in here ASAP. I saw a roach. So he comes out. No, first they call me. Like the first lady calls me, and she was like, sir, you said you saw a roach. And when she said that, I was like, I'm going to get angry at all the rest of the things you just say right now. So I already knew, prepare yourself to be angry. So she goes, you said you saw a roach. What kind of roach? And I said, I don't know. I don't know the kinds of roaches. She was like, okay, was it a Madagascar roach? Was it American? Was it the brown something species? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, if I go through some pictures of roaches, I'll let you know, right? And she was like, no, that's fine. I'll just tell the tech, and we'll get them right to you, right? A couple hours later, the tech calls me, asks the same fucking question. What kind of roach? I said, dude, I don't know. I don't know the fucking type of roach it was. It was a roach. And he was like, big, small. I was like, nope, it was actually like medium. And he was like, brown, light brown. I was like, I don't know. Fucking all the browns, motherfucker. Like, just come out here and take a look. It was like, what the fuck? It's like, and he was like, yeah, You sound like you have the American roach. And I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck where it's from. You know what I'm saying? Polish, Madagascar, Chinese roach. I don't give a fuck. Just kill it. That's all I want you to do. Come in here and kill it. Stop asking me questions. I didn't go to bug school. You know what I'm saying? It always reminds me of that part in Bad Boys Part 2 where they pretend to be the bug guys and the black dude for the YouTube video I'm gonna post it. He's like, these are your household bugs. And he shows all the bugs and shit. Like, I didn't go through that class. I know you did, but I didn't. So I can't classify this bug. And then he was like, sir, you also having millipede problems? I don't know. I was like, which one is that? Is that the one with the 1,000 arms? I don't really know. Like, I have a picture in my head, but I think you have a different picture in your head. So I was like, can you just come by and do your fucking job? And I was like, you know, maybe we could figure it out together. Show me some pictures and I'll be like, that one. Like, I'll point it out in the fucking lineup. I'm like, it was number 4. He did it. And fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's crazy. It's like, why you ask me all the... I don't know bugs. I don't. Like, don't ask me, like... And I feel like it's all racist and shit. They're like, is this the American bug? Is this the fucking Ethiopian bug? It's like, what does it matter? It's a bug. Do you use different fucking poisons if it's American and it's a fucking Madagascar roach? What is it? Like, it's insane, man. It pisses me off. Like, I can't be around him. And then the guy who came out, of course, he was like some guy who wants to be a rapper or some shit. Like, he comes in the house and he's rapping and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought he was singing a song. He's singing his own original shit. And he was like, sir, don't worry about it. He was like, I'm just going to feed him. And then I stood quiet because I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. And he goes, I'm just going to feed him. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just feed him. He's like, I'm going to feed him. And he kept repeating that. I was like, you're going to feed him, huh? And like, because I don't know how to reply. I'm like, all right, man. And he was like, yeah, I'm just going to feed him. I'm just going to feed him. So I was like, all right, cool, man, feed him. And get the fuck out of my house. But yeah, throughout the whole thing, so I started making fun of him. Of course, I went upstairs and I was telling my family, he's just going to feed him. He going to feed him. And then they're looking at me like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, I don't know. But he keeps saying it. So he was like, you know, I think he caught a whiff of me making fun of him because that's what I do. If you're constantly in my face and I don't know how to respond to you, probably going to make fun of you. So he goes, you know, I'm just going to feed them that poison. I'm just going to feed them. They're hungry. I'm going to feed them poison. I was like, cool, man. This is cool. Just feed them. And like, I try to stay away from him, but the motherfucker followed me everywhere. So I was just like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's Terminix for you. And I swear, I feel like you guys think like I complain a lot. I swear I don't, man. I am the most easygoing motherfucker. I adapt to my environment. Hell, we were poor back in the day. I slept with fucking roaches. I don't know. I didn't classify them. I'm like, oh, he looks American. No, I just slept with them. You know, I slept with roaches. You know, I would sometimes eat dinner and see these motherfuckers crawling all over the place. That's how poor we were. we were. So, you know, I know what it's like. Like, I can adapt to any fucking environment. So I don't complain a lot, but of course on here I do. People are like, damn, I'll never want to hang out with this motherfucker. He complains too much. I'm like, nah, I don't actually. I'm easygoing, guys. I'm easygoing. But anyway, that's my rant. I wanted to see, like, for one of these episodes, I'm going to be talking about school lunch, right? Because I have a rant about school lunch. And I don't know, I was thinking about having maybe one or two or maybe all of my kids on here to talk about that. Because if you hear it from me, you wouldn't believe me. But if you were a kid, you know, and you went to school and you had the school lunch, you would know. Let me tell you something. From what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, because my kids, you know, show me pictures, nothing has changed. And that's insane because I was born in 1985. It is fucking 2020 and the lunch menu is the same. The fucking look of the food is the same. It just looks grotesque. And nothing has fucking changed. And that is disturbing. So if you guys hear this, you got anything to add before I record this next Sunday, because this drops on Wednesday. So you guys got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let me know what you think that I'll add on here. But yeah, nothing has changed. So, and I want to talk about that because that's insane to me. It just blows my mind. So, but that is it. Hit my 30-minute mark. So as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. So much support. I love you guys for it. And I will see you on the next one. Later.
Oh, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. I think it's funny.